Top of the 5th inning in Aberdeen. No score between the Cyclones and the IronBirds in Game 6 of a 6-game home series. Game 12 of a 12-game homestand in 13 days for the Birds. First pitch from Verbitsky to first baseman Mateo Gil misses outside for a ball 1-0. It's Gil, Oda, and Ramirez 8-9-1. Gil leading off the 5th just like he led off the 3rd. He singled to lead off the 3rd as he takes a strike 1-1. It's the only hit for the Cyclones in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for both teams in the game. 1-1, fouled back, it's 1-2. So Kyle was my guest on episode 2 of All Mic'd Up a few weeks ago. And had a really fun conversation with Kyle, talking about a lot of things. You know, our connection, both being from the Philly area, both Penn State guys. Talking about Kyle growing up playing in Ripken Experience tournaments across the street from Leidos Field and now pitching at Leidos Field. Ready's his 1-2 pitch. Check swing. That one off the bat of Gil. Tried to get out of the way but couldn't. It's 1-2. And one of the things that I talked about with Kyle was coming over from the A's organization in an offseason trade and landing here in the Orioles system. And he's really enjoyed his time here so far. 1-2 high. And one of the things that he mentioned was that it was sort of like a blessing in disguise coming over from Oakland, where he was as far away from home as he could be. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit over the head, over our heads in the press box. Count stays at 2-2. And so Kyle was as far away as he could be in Stockton, California, pitching in the A's system. And then coming over in the trade, he gets sent to High A Aberdeen to start the year. 2-2, swing and a miss. Another punch out. Kyle held the leg a little bit higher there, and he picks up his 4th strikeout. And so he comes over to the IronBirds this season, pitching in the O's system for the first time. And he's pitching about an hour away from his home in Media, Pennsylvania, in the Philly area, Delaware County. And it's been awesome because his family's been able to come out and see him pitch in every one of his outings this year. Here's the 9-hole hitter, Oda, pitches outside 1-0. So the fact that Kyle has people that he knows and loves in the stands to see him pitch every time he goes out there is pretty awesome for him. He said his family saw him maybe pitch 4 times last year in person. 1-0, good breaking ball in the outer half to make it 1-1. But this time, every time he's out there, they're here. And he said he loves the fact that he can talk to his dad in person right after he pitches, after the end of the game. 1-1, swing and a miss. Verbitsky locked in right now. It's 1-2 on Oda. So, you know, you can call and FaceTime and text, but it doesn't replicate being able to talk to your loved ones in person, have them see you pitch in person, and that's what Kyle's family's been able to do this season, see him pitch here at the ballpark. 1-2, fouled out of play. So Kyle loves, after the game when he pitches, being able to talk to his dad right after his outing. So, I mean, this game of baseball will take you far away from home a lot of times, but sometimes it brings you closer. 1-2, high and in, 2-2. So I'm sure Father's Day this year means a little bit more to Kyle, being able to pitch in front of his family and doing it close to home. Looking for another punch out. 2-2, sent out to second on a soft hop. Ben Cosme runs it over, underhand flip to Teeter. That is 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th. Verbitsky's cruising. So we go back to the top for Alex Ramirez. Ramirez, no official at-bats yet today. A hit by pitch and a walk. First pitch to Alex. Soft ground ball, foul, third base side. It's 0-1. Well, one thing that has helped Kyle today is he has been ahead of a ton of hitters. He's walked 2 and hit 1, but has been really, really good today as he looks to throw up another 0. 0-1, breaking ball off the plate, 1-1. 76 pitches now for Kyle. And if he can complete 5 innings, around 80 pitches, that's pretty solid. Next one, check swing dribbler up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. It's 1-2. So Kyle's worked at least 4 innings in 4 of his last 5 appearances. He did not reach 4 innings in any of his previous 6 to start the season. So you see the positive trend as it continues. A lot of these IronBirds pitchers trending upwards with what they're doing out there on the mound, and Kyle is one of them. Looking to get out of it. 1-2 high and away. A strikeout in the first, one in the second, one in the fourth, and one so far here in the fifth. Spreading them out today. 2-2, 2-out pitch, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Verbitsky, give him 5 in the game, 2 in a 1-2-3 fifth. And he is cruising. 5 shutout frames for Verbitsky in his longest outing of the season. See if the Birds can get him some runs as we go to the home half of the fifth. We're still scoreless here in Aberdeen. Top of the third inning from Leidos Field at Ripken Stadium. 1-0 Aberdeen over Wilmington in Game 2 of this 3-game series. 15-2 win for the Birds last night, looking to make it 3 wins in a row. They grabbed the finale of a 5-game series in Greensboro before the break. And the first game out of the break they took in dramatic fashion last night. And now looking to make it 3 in a row. Kyle Branovich back to work. He has retired all 6 batters he's faced tonight. Couple of strikeouts. He started his night with a strikeout, and he ended the second with a strikeout. Counts 1-0 on Nick Schumpert, the shortstop. Skies one to deep right, but once again Valdez is there. Went back, then came in on it, and makes the basket catch. Make it 7 up, 7 down for Branovich, who is looking really good, and it's great to see this guy healthy. I mentioned in the first inning that he was put on the 7-day IL in April 2022, was transferred to the 60-day IL shortly after that, and had been on the shelf ever since. Made just 2 appearances last year before the injury. First pitch to the 8-hole hitter, Geraldi Diaz, the catcher, is over for a strike. He showed bunt but pulled back. Diaz is behind the plate tonight, making his series debut. Left-handed batter. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Branovich. Fouls that in and out of Willems' glove. It's 0-2. Branovich was the first ever Elon player to receive a Team USA Collegiate National Team invite. So pitched for the Team USA College National Team during his time at Elon. Pretty high honor there. First player ever from the school to get that invite. 0-2 misses high. It's 1-2. He was an all-state two-way player in high school. As a pitcher, he only threw 82 to 85 at the start of his senior year, but then got up to 90 to 91 going into the spring of that year. 1-2. This one's ripped into right, and it one-hops the wall. Valdez plays it on a hop. Big turnaround first for Diaz. Strong throw from Valdez gets it into second to hold Diaz to a single. So that breaks up the perfect game bid for Branovich. And, I mean, the guy wasn't going to throw all 9 innings tonight. We knew that, but pretty cool to see him start 7 up, 7 down. But the base hit ends that run. That brings up Cody Wilson, the center fielder. He's also making his series debut. Did not play last night. Branovich set, working out of the stretch for the first time tonight. Glove at the belt. Short lead at first for Diaz. First pitch, right down the chute. It's 0-1. Birds lead at 1-0, top of the third. Branovich in a good rhythm right now. He's set once again. As the sign from Willems. Long pause. Here's his 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good one there. It's 0-2. That's a pretty big difference, though, in velocity. At the start of your senior year in the fall, to go from throwing 82 to 85 to then by the springtime going 90 to 91. I mean, that's going to get the attention of college scouts, and it did. Branovich had plenty of offers out of high school. Ended up at Elon and had a really strong 3-year career there. So as a member of the Phoenix baseball team, Branovich posted a .275 ERA in 44 career games, 43 of them starts. Paints the inside corner with a fastball there and picks up another strikeout. 3 strikeouts for Branovich, 1 time through the order. And he continues the role that he's on back to the top for Jared McKenzie. So 2 gone and a man at first. Branovich, I mentioned the 360 strikeouts at Elon. He did it in just 281 innings and held opponents to a 189 batting average against. Pitch is over for a strike. And it's 0-1. So, I mean, numbers like that are going to get you drafted pretty high, and Branovich went in the 8th round. The Orioles were happy to pick him up in the trade late in 2019. 0-1 pitch coming up. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the Birds' first base dugout. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a man on first. Birds lead at 1-0. As Branovich continues to deal. He's at just 33 pitches. Right-hander ready. Here's the 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, top of the zone. Another strikeout for Kyle Branovich. Give him 4 through 3 shutout innings. And he has allowed just 1 base runner in his 3 frames tonight. Well, he looks great. He's healthy, and he's dealing. Through 2.5, it's the Birds 1 and the Blue Rocks nothing. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd after these quick messages on MILB TV, Bally Live, and WAMD Aberdeen.